Previously on Dragon Quest Builders. You are going to help me, aren't you, Lindsay? Aren't you? I mean, you did give me 2 broken branches, so yeah, I guess I'll help you out. And now, back to rebuilding Alfgard and making the Dragon Lord pay for it. Welcome, mares and stallions! My name is Moonsaber, and welcome to episode 4 of our Let's Play of Dragon Quest Builders. So in the previous episode, we learned about blueprints, went out on a bit of an adventure, found a creepy old man with a sweet beard, and started to learn a bit more about what our next plan is going to be, which is to rebuild this city and restore it to the way it once was. Sounds pretty nice. And in this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on doing that. First things first, though, I'm going to go ahead and... You're gonna... Pippa, please. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and drop off some unnecessary stuff at the moment. Nice thing you can do is you can hit the square button on any menu, item menu, and it will automatically just clean things up, move stuff around to a good position. Usually it's healing items, important travel, food, and then various other materials afterwards. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk with Pippa here. I said let's talk to Pippa. You know, Moonsabe, I've been so starving lately I could eat my own head. How would you do that? No, seriously, how would you do that? I would really like to see that happen. All of this building and inventing is hungry work. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can get you some more berries if you want. So I've been thinking, again, that worries me. If we had something to cook with, we can make all sorts of delicious, nutritious meals. What do you say? Can you think of something you could build to cook things on? If you do think of anything, put it in a room with a chest so that we can store the delicious dishes we can make. So, yeah, make us a room to cook in. I just realized, I know how to make a cook fire! Cook fire, crafting station, a simple stand built above a bonfire, used for making mouth-watering meals. It does count as a light source, so you can use it. As part of the criteria is needed to create a room, and it can be used to cook food in. It requires 150 points. So over here, a cook fire requires 5 broken branches, 3 grassy leaves, and 1 bonfire. We do have the bonfire, but we need the grassy leaves and the broken branches, so let's go out there and get to it. To collect broken branches, we just have to smack these sticks. Ow. So that was a good example. I should probably mention this. This game does have fall damage to it, so be mindful. And try not to jump off too many cliffs. Go ahead and get some more dirt and break open that area. Now that I'm thinking about it, we are probably going to need some more sticks, so yeah, we'll need to make some more sticks to make a chest. Oh yeah, we'll also need more. I just realized we'll probably need some more grassy leaves actually to make some straw, to make a straw door. Let's pick up a few more of that. All right. And that should be good enough. Let's go here. take out these 10 earth blocks. And let's build first the cook fire. Ding! Do, do, do. Then we'll make a chest. A straw door. And yeah, why not? We'll make an oaken club. So an oaken club is a basic weapon. Your first basic weapon that you can get. It has +5 attack to it, so which does a good amount of damage. Go over here to our equipment. Go ahead and equip that. And to switch weapons, all you have to do is hit up or down on the D-pad. Now let's go ahead and make that kitchen. This seems like a good spot to do it in. Let's just clear out the grass. Put the straw door down. Put the cook fire down. Come up here, pop that down. We'll make a chest right there. And finally, we build a crude kitchen. So a crude kitchen will allow residents to cook food and put them in the chest. Blimey! Oh, your British is showing there a bit, Pippa. You did it! You made me a place to cook. Yeah, 'cause you're a girl. No, I'm sorry. Now I'll be able to make all sorts of scrummy food. Thank you, Moonsabe. And that chest is perfect. If I make anything really, really tasty, I'll put it in there so you can try a bit, too. We get some plumberry. Awesome. Nom, 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 nom. So we can actually make our own food here. Right now we only have a fried egg, which you make with a monster egg, which can only be dropped from enemies that appear at nighttime. It does fill up your hunger gauge by 20%, which is nice. You can also make a shroom on the stick, which are made from the mushrooms. Scrumptious skewer of barbecued mushrooms fill hunger meter by 20%, so a lot stronger than than just eating plum berries straight. Anyway, let's talk with Roland over here. What's up, Rollo? Well, 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 by my bulbous belly. No, I'm not saying it. It seems we have a kitchen now. This creative power of yours is a wonderful thing. I wonder if your culinary skills are equally exemplary. Maybe. Let's say you test them out and make me something to eat. Oh, what? No, you can make something to eat for yourself, man. Come on, I've been doing all the hard work here. You ain't getting off for free. What? Make it yourself? Yeah, exactly. Go and make it yourself. You know how to do it. You'll build a whole kitchen for Pippa, but you won't even make me a single measly meal? What are you trying to... That's a fallacy right there, man. Moonsabe, you ruined me. I thought we were friends. No, you're just an old man with a really big book, and I wanted to see that book, but you won't let me see the book. So give me the book, and maybe I'll make you some food. No. Then we are at an impasse. By the way, I should mention that I saw some delicious-looking orange mushrooms growing down by the water's edge. I'm sure you can make a terrific meal out of a fine ingredient like that. 3 servings should do the trick. Do we have an agreement, friend? Alright, let's go off and get some mushrooms. We need 2 more in order to be able to make what he wants. So if we come back this way over to where we first met him, we should be able to reach that forest area where we first met Rollo, we should be able to come across that forest area. And there should be plenty of marsh shrooms growing there. Like that one. There we go. I should also mention, for those of you who are curious, your character cannot swim. To make an example, and that's what happens. And you'll take a fair amount of damage too, so no going in the water. And let's show off how much more damage. Oh yeah, the Chimeras can also use, I believe it's called Fizz, which is a fireball. And as you can see, we do a lot more damage with our club than with our stick. And it's becoming dusk. Yeah. And we're here to our build. Now, a nice thing about this game is that it'll automatically look through any chests that you have in your base. And if you have any ingredients that are inside of them, they will count those ingredients towards your building. So, because I placed a mushroom in a chest that's in the workstation, it was able to find it and say that, hey, you have one in that chest, you can go ahead and use it, without you having to actually go pick up the item and bring it over to the recipe station, which is very nice. It's a little detail like that that really helps to streamline this process. Let's go ahead and make 3 servings of shrooms on a stick. Nice. Here you go. Moonsave, my friend, do I detect the succulent scent of freshly roasted mushrooms? They kind of smell funky, but whatever. The fragrance alone is a mellow melody of mouth-watering flavors. By my growing gizzard, these shall make a magnificent meal. If you say so. I didn't realize you were into mushrooms. Come now, hand them over. Quick! Here you go. Marvelous work, Moonsave. We shall have to rename you the Cooker. No, please don't. Builder is fine. The Kathleen Chronicle covers a wide range of topics. The chapters concerning the preparation of hearty, healthy meals are of particular... Pardon? You want to see it? Yourself? The Kathleen Chronicle? With your own 2 eyes? Yeah, I want to see this book. I want to learn all the diesel recipes it's got in there. I want to make a nice sword, maybe some new clothes so I'm not running around with rags all over myself. You know, just the important stuff. I'm sorry, Moonsave, but that book is a priceless family heirloom. I can't just go pandering it around in front of anyone that asks. Well, why not? I want to see it. And besides, the tome is written in an ancient and cryptic script. Okay. There's no way that you, or anyone else, would be able to read it. What little knowledge I myself have gained from it has taken years of painstaking study. Man, I bet it's written in Pig Latin. That's probably what it is. You're just making up excuses, old man. However, I have not a single doubt that this book holds the key to restoring this city to its former greatness. I shall not rest until I have deciphered each and every one of its secrets. But fear not, my friend. I will not keep these secrets to myself. As soon as I make a breakthrough in my studies, you will be the first to know. And as for these mushrooms, it is only fair that you shall taste the fruits of your labors too. Take this as a token of our everlasting friendship. And he ate 2 of them, so we get 1 back. Alright, what's up? What? Have I finished reading that book yet? Yeah, it's been like the whole 2 seconds. You haven't finished reading it yet? Come on, I want to learn what happens next. Learn some patience, young man. I made it quite clear that you would be the first to know of any secrets I uncovered. Deciphering the Catalan Chronicles will take time, Moonsabe, and our work on restoring the city has only just begun. I suggest that, while I continue my studies, you labor to rebuild this city to its former greatness, and prove yourself the builder you claim to be. Haven't I already done that when I made the Chimera wings? By completing rooms and placing within them the items you create, you can increase the level of your base. But be wary that you do not place your decorations more than 2 blocks above the floor, or such items will not count towards your points total. Now go, my child, fill your town with buildings, and those buildings with furnishings, and see your new home flourish. Moonsabe, pay attention. Now, can you think of anything we could use to decorate all these new rooms you were about to build? I just realized I know how to make a pot! Not in that way! An earth pot decoration. An earthen urn that can be used to store one's personal properties. 50 points. Alrighty. So at this point, the game is telling us that we need to increase our base level. Right now our base level is at 1, and we need to increase it to 2. As you notice, anytime you've built a new room and added stuff to it, you gain points, and those points count towards your base level. Increasing the base level does a few things of note. Let's see, probably need blue goo for. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, and then once we wake up, we'll go ahead and talk about what to do. Big stretch. Okay. So, increasing the base level not only advances the story, it also will sometimes attract new people to your base, new residents to your base, and is also useful towards completing one of the challenges you have for the game, for the chapter. Now that we have let's go ahead and make a pot and place it into the bedroom and see and hopefully that might be enough. Or we can place it here. Nah. 50 points, so it's gonna take quite some time. The best way to increase your base level will be to build rooms. The more rooms that you have, rooms provide a lot of points. So I'm going to go ahead and create a small room off the kitchen area. Let's go ahead and build a straw door. And now we will take a torch, pop that down, get 60 points for an empty room. Now then, with this empty room, I want to build one chest, let's see, just trying to think about what. Straw mattress will get 30 points, chest will get 50, pop will get 50, so I should probably build another pot. Maybe a bonfire instead of placing a torch, I'll just make a bonfire. So I'll need some broken branches. Need some more of that. Yeah, I've got it rolling. Alright, back here at the base. Let's go ahead and bust the torch up. And as you saw, when you destroy certain items, the points go down. And if the room is no longer considered, you know, a room, you'll lose the points as well for that. So I'll place the chest down there. Come over here, build a bonfire. No, I need one more blue goo. Man, come on. I'm gonna go and kill another slime. Oh, you saw that little ding sound that happened? That means you got a critical hit on an enemy. Sometimes, when you fight some enemies, sometimes you'll score a critical hit, which does some extra damage to them. If you also notice, unlike in typical Dragon Quest games, we are not leveling up or gaining experience for killing monsters. This is because, as Rubus has told us, we are not a hero. We are not supposed to be the hero, so we are not, you know, so we can't grow stronger by fighting monsters. Now, something I've been curious about for a bit, since we are sort of on a low point right now, you know, just getting materials and building up our base to level 2, I'm curious about this little cave here. Might be something interesting in there. Oh. Let's go in here and see what we can find. Ooh, a chest. Uh-oh. Ah, get away. Ow. Gotta kill the monsters. Alright. Monsters are slain. That unlocks the chest. We open it up. And we get a seed of life. Nice. So this is what I mean. Sometimes you'll find secret seeds of life in exploring areas, which naturally increases your health a bit. Can't break this chest, which is a pity because I think a chest has a good amount of score to it. Now then. Oh, some more mushrooms. And break those up. Probably be able to cook something nice. Be able to cook some more stuff with it. Get some more petals. So we can come back over to the base. Make some more healing cream. Okay. So let's get some more earth. This particular point is actually pretty slow because you really don't have a lot of decorations and stuff to add to your base in order to increase its score, and the ones you do have are pretty low score values. But we should be getting close. I'm gonna build actually no. I'm gonna wait on building that particular building. later. Let's see. Go ahead and get some more of these. And it's nighttime. Let's keep looking. Nothing particular here. Let's head back to the base now. So we can go and build some more stuff. Alright, let's build another pot. And another chest. Let's go ahead and place the pot down here. And we'll finally place a chest right there. And once you get that, and that makes our base up to level 2. Let's go ahead and sleep for the night. I just love that jingle. Alright. Maybe I should be getting up. Wonderful work, Moonsabe. I am impressed. Not only are you the legendary builder, but it seems your powers are becoming even greater. Moonsabe, my child, no matter how many monsters you defeat, you will grow no stronger. That's, as I've said before, you do not gain experience, you do not level up from killing monsters. The only thing you gain from monsters are items. Items and materials. Only by the weapons you wield and the armor you wear will your might as a warrior increase. Your stats, and that's another point, your stats only go up based on armor and weapons alone. So, naturally you want to make sure that you're building the best armor and weapons you can. You are the builder, my child, and it is by building this base that your true strength will be revealed. I'm sorry to say, though, that I've made scant progress in deciphering the Catalan Chronicle. Oh man, I spent all that time building and you still haven't deciphered anything? I dare say it will be some time still before... Before what? By my sensitive ears! Did you hear that? I didn't fart, you fart. No, Palafaller. No, I didn't fart. Someone did. Dang, it smells like rank. Ooh, we get Seed of Life. Nice. And we get, another mission. But this one's different. Let's go ahead and eat that. Get our health up. Do a quick cleanup of our inventory. Come over to the chest, because this one, we need to be ready for this one. Just drop off the useless stuff. Because this mission is a combat mission. Moonsabe, I have the most terrible tidings. I know not what has driven them to it, but the monsters plan to attack our great city in force. What? How'd they find us? We must protect Catalina at all costs. Moonsaber, you must prepare our defenses against the coming assault. But fear not, I shall fight by your side, my friend. I shall do my duty by protecting dear Pippa and our beloved home from harm. Rolo speaks the truth, my child. The vicious beasts that dwell hereabouts are heading here in droves. This town is the seat of all of Alfgard's restoration, and must not be allowed to fall at the hands of the monsters. With an oaken club in hand and enough healing cream to tie you through the onslaught, you must drive back the Dragon Lord's foul followers. My child, are you ready to face this fight? Well, I got my oaken club and I think I got enough healing cream. Let's do this! This is your first true battle, Moonsabe. But fear not, for I know you will prevail. Thank you, voice in my head. Do a nice little screen transition. Battle begins. Defeat the monsters. There is 1 phase and 5 monsters. And we've got some skeletons. Die, skeleton. Ow. Ow. But yes, will be coming out and helping us, armed with a stick. He does have some health, but when he dies, he just merely gets incapacitated. Took out those skeletons real fast. Well, now we've got the leader, which is a bigger skeleton. Just keep smacking it. And he drops a corpse. Cloth. But that's it. Victory is ours! Well done, my child. You have saved Cataline from the monster's audacious advances. As hope wells within the townspeople's hearts, so too will your banner of hope grow, blanketing the land with even more warm and tender light. But now it seems the location of your base is known to the Dragon Lord's vile vassals. Nice alliteration, by the way. The monsters fear that, should the people of Alfgard band together, they will lose their dominion over these lands. No doubt these beasts will launch yet more offensive ere long, in an attempt to crush this beacon of hope. You must protect this place, my child, whatever it takes, no matter what manner of brutish behemoths assails it. You do not know if you are equal to the task? I mean, you've told me before I am just supposed to be building stuff. I'm not supposed to be fighting monsters, especially those who don't give me anything worthwhile. In fact, you do not really understand what this task I have given you is all about. You keep talking in vague terms, voice in my head. I mean, what do you expect? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just placing dirt blocks, building rooms, and putting stuff in them. That's all I've been doing. What am I supposed to be doing? You just want to build things, not fight the monsters? Exactly. That's what you told me. I'm not supposed to be fighting monsters. I'm supposed to be building. At this very moment, that may well be so. But as you come to know more of the people here, you will realize that with great power comes great responsibility. You stole that from Spider-Man. No, I didn't. It's completely... No, that's from Spider-Man. I have done all I can for this benighted land. The rest is up to you, my child. Work together with your new friends and restore the city of Cataline to its former greatness. I must leave you now, but I know that we shall meet again when your work here is done. Until then, know that I do watch over you always. Yeah, thanks, Stalker, voice in my head. Moonsaber obtained a pair of blue tablet fragments. Once you beat that mission, a bright light shines upon, and our banner of hope gets upgraded. Now it looks nice better. And we also a new friend, who we will meet next time. Thank you all for enjoying episode 4, and I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Until then, see you next time.